Hi, guys. Hi, guys. How are ya? So, right before I hit the live button, Amazon came. So I had to jump over my stuff because I knew if I didn't, Troy would be mad because I didn't open the door. Here's your new earbuds, bud. So I was like, oh my God, doing hurdles, jumping over my box over here, jumping over the lights. Ah, hoogly moogly. Hello, everybody. Hi, Donna Sue. Hi, Treese. Good evening, Jill. Now everything is combobulated because I literally leaped. I'm barricaded in with my side table and my crate of stuff would you been down here, so I literally had to leap over it, run to the door. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Diane. Hi, Miss Shauna. Hi, Sue. Hi, Margaret. That message looks really weird. Hi, Sheila Teagan. How are you? Hi, Leona. Good evening, Martin. Hi, Joy. I know. You're happy now. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you. Hi, Debbie. Oh, that's awesome. Passing kindness far and wide. I love that. Hi, Helen. Hi, Deidre. How are you? Good evening. Hi, Donna. Hello, Miss Edie. Hi, Lucia. Hello, Lynn. Jackie Bates. Yes, I'm like, whoo, running to the door. And of course, the door is, every lock, and I'm like, ah, the dogs are barking. They're in the way. I'm like, ah. I know it was, wasn't it? This isn't yours, Papa's. Just the earbuds. So yesterday was our Zoom meet and mingle, and I got to meet some more of you guys. And then I got to catch up with, some of you guys that I've already met, and I just love them. They're awesome. They're so much fun, and it's always so much fun to be able to put more names with faces. So I love it. Absolutely love it. Terry Olympics. Hi, Mary Casey. Peanut cookies tonight. Ooh. Hi, Helena. Hi, Dana. Dana, did you change your little picture, huh? Hi, Robin. Meet and mingle was so fun. Yep. Yep. So hi, Elizabeth. So yeah, it's always great, always a fun time, and to see, because I see these names, you guys see these names, you're having comments with people, going back and forth, and you feel like you know them, and then you see their faces, and it's like, oh man, that's just so cool. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Angela. I've been AWL lately, but my fur baby has been poorly. She's now diabetic, and I'm sorting treatment. Hope you. Oh, I'm sorry, Angela. No worries, no worries. So yeah, so we do. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we do meet and mingle once a month. Too many scammers. Somebody's messing with you, Dana. That's not cool. So we do once a month. I do a Zoom meet and mingle. It's totally free. I don't charge for it. And so we go in, and I set the room open for 4 hours, and every single time it has been just perfect. It's like just enough time for us to sit, chat, and laugh. And then, it's like about that 4 hour mark, family members are hungry. They're wanting dinner. Troy's doing his thing. He wants me. So yeah, that's okay if you hit the angry face. It's all right. Hi, Denise. How are you? So it's always fun. It's always fun. Hi, Cindy. Hey, Angel. How are you? Yeah. So today, we are going to work on a bottle. So I primed it with the Rust-Oleum bonding primer. Be careful with the Rust-Oleum primers because there's two. There's a primer in there, but then there's a bonding primer, and that's the one you want, is the bonding primer, because that's what you want to stick to your surfaces that don't have any pores. So now the fun thing about this bottle is I don't know what we're doing to it. Hey, Wendy, how are you? It is a cool looking bottle, right? It's different. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for sprinkling the chaos. Sweet and sassy. Oh, I thought Sweet and Sassy Treasures was in here. I was like, what? Okay, so, yeah, I literally don't know what we're going to do to said bottle. So I have pulled out a bunch of molds. That's why I have set up my side table today, because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and see what the piece does once we start putting things on it. So I'm going to take a look. I pulled out a bunch of stuff. This is the LaBlanche mold. It's ornament. It's Rococo too. So you see, but of course, if we do clay work today, right? I'm trying to get the office back together because I said, let's rip it apart and move all the furniture. Oh, well, Yeah. Hi, Sharon. So I pulled out some would you bin pieces, because if we do would you bin, right, we're going to be able to keep it moving today, because we can paint and, I pulled out structure paste. I have the ice crystal paste. I have all kinds of stuff out for texture. So if we do would you bin, we're more so able to keep on working today. If we do clay, I have to let that dry till tomorrow, which y'all know I don't ever finish a project in one day anyways. Hi, Sharon Smith. How are you? So, love this because I bought a similar shaped glass decanter at the boot sale on Saturday. Oh, how cool. Hi, Judy Stalker. How are you? So, we're going to open up a few pieces of the wood you bin, see if we like that on there. I'm going to assume we're going to need clay anyways, because I'm not going to just stick a piece of wood you bin on there and kind of go on about the day. So we'll probably need some clay on there, but we'll see. I've had this piece for probably a few years now. Again, I have my would you bin link down below. I do have a 10% discount. But I actually bought this from a retailer, and when it came to me, it came broke. But I didn't fuss about it because I'm just not that way. I just don't. But this is piece 1301, so it's going to be WB 1301. Now, I'm not looking at that whole thing. What I would be looking at is either just the oval piece or just that top piece, and then using, the pieces that have broken off as, swirls and side parts. But the way that this goes is it's a really huge piece. It kind of goes, like that. It's pretty big. It's on the website if you want to take a look at it. But so if you can see what I'm doing, I have this piece and this piece. So this is $12.97 and this is $14.18. They're similar to each other, right? This being a little bit smaller. But this one also came to me broken because of the way that it was put in the shrink wrap. It came snapped, which, again, I don't mind, because if I'm going to do this on the bottle, I'm thinking about only using this here. Hi, Anya. Hi, Betty. Hi, Michelle Jones. How are you? I did not paint the bottle paint. I have Rust-Oleum primer on it. So the bottle is primed already. Because of it being a slick surface, you do need to always prime your, your non-porous surfaces first. Oh, Troy. All right, here you go, buddy. I don't know, bud, but here you go. So let's open up this piece and heat it up. Actually, let's do this piece first and heat it up because, like I said, I think I would only take that piece and then put more molds on it anyway. So let's look. The last one you just showed is not as chunky. Hey, Trina. Yeah, so this one is thinner than this one. This one is a lot thinner. As I say, it's not as girthy. So, wood bin is, it has all the same components of wood, right? So, you heat it up and it becomes pliable and you can wrap it around bottles, whatever, what have you. So, again, this was piece 1418. But do you see? I think that would look pretty awesome on there. So let's heat it up and see. Hi, Michelle. Happy Monday. So how was everybody's weekend? If we didn't catch you in yesterday's meet and mingle, what else were you doing? Did you do anything this weekend? Last night, y'all, I thought I was going cuckoo because it was raining so hard here that I could hear it in my sleep. Like I was knocked out. I went to bed early yesterday. I think my body was finally like, this schedule of every day driving. But I went to bed early, but I can hear it just coming down like, wow. We just got a torrential downpour. Yes, Michelle. So we did the same thing. It rained so hard. Like I said, I was so tired I couldn't wake up. It was one of those tireds. I couldn't wake myself up, but I heard it like pounding on the roof and the windows, and it's super windy too. So, all right, let's heat this up. I will heat up the edges. If we like the edges, I could always put them, put it back on, but so let's look at this because we do have the two pieces, so we would do front and back. Oh my goodness, look at that. So I'm just going to hold it and let it cool just a minute so it will stay in that shape. Oh, I like that. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Gwen. Who are we saying happy birthday to? Whose birthday is it? Oh, happy birthday, Michelle. You turned 50? I turned 50 in October. I plan to do the same thing. Just relax. All right. So if we were to continue with the sides on it, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I almost feel like it. Well, I won't say it just yet. I'll let you guys tell me what you think. Do we like this new viewer from California? It's my birthday too, Tracy. Happy birthday and welcome. Where in California are you? Because I'm in California. I'm so excited to be finding more Californians, y'all. Hi, Cheryl. Was telling me a big he was telling you a big story. Handmade Haven Studios in the house. Hey, Barbara Ross. Los Angeles. Okay, that's all right, though. We're still in California. We're still PST. We're still in the same time zone. Cut off the big curl. So cut off that one. Cut off this one and keep the little one. All right. I don't mind that. You did? Okay, Tracy, I'll have to look. Sometimes when I get a new message from somebody that I haven't messaged before, it goes into this like little abyss place, and I have to go searching for it. It's kind of annoying. All right, I need to hush my phone because I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb, and all the dings are, it's just too much. It's doing too much. Thanks, Trina. Okay, so the suggestion is we take off this long piece here and keep the little piece. So this one's what's broken anyway, so let's do that anyways and then just see what we think of it. So I'm just going to, in order to do that, I'm going to have to heat it back up and almost flatten it again. Hi, Beth. You're in Northern California, Debbie? Right. Yeah, okay. So we have more Northern California people. I'm super excited because usually I'm out here on my own. Hi, Catherine Kelly, Shelly Stacklin. Hey, Angie, how are you? All right, so actually, you don't ever want to cut your wood bin when it is cold. So while this side is heated here, let me just, I'm going to go in with my finger blade and take that piece right off. What, Papa? Your glasses are right here, son. I cleaned them for you. There you go. And, you know, we could always use this piece later. And what I'll do is get in with the, well, I'll do it now since it's pliable and I can move it around. Let's lift that a little bit and sand that so it doesn't even look like any piece was ever there. And then let's heat this one up. We were taught, I know, because Nicole made it into, it was Nicole's first time to make it into the meet and mingle. So we said, oh, we need a Shelly now. But yes, that's so true. Life does get in the way sometimes. Unfortunately, adulting, right, gets in the way. All right, so let's sand that down to make it look, and you can, with your wood bin, you can sand it, you can drill through it, you can do whatever you want to it. So, all right. So let's get this piece back on. Now what I want to do is bend this piece on, get the other side and bend it on, and see if these, how close together these two will be, because I don't know if I necessarily want them touching. So we'll see. Let's just get this back in the... Oh, thank you. So for those of you who are new, that is my son, Troy. I know. What are you watching? That like something from like the 70s? Look at those hair dudes. So Troy does not like to be ignored. I don't think any kid likes to be ignored, but Troy will. He will get on me, and then everybody else will get on me. Loose lip sync ships. Say what? Hey, Chris Hunter! You're gonna make the purse? Oh, I'm so excited! Highland Perkins. Hi, Troy. Are your new earbuds cool? God, I'm telling you guys, I need to take stock in earbuds because honestly, between Onyx and Troy, so that's kind of funny. Look, this piece broke on opposite sides, but he puts you know, I told you guys he likes to set up his. I can't wait, Chris. I can't wait to see how you do it up, because I know it's gonna be so cute. Hi, Lori. Oh my goodness. It's so good to see you. How are you feeling, Lori? All right, so let's bend this one. Well, actually, no. Duh. Let's not bend it. Let's heat it and then cut the same pieces out. So I'm just going to finish taking that piece out. And then we'll take that other side out. So again, I'm just following. And you'll notice it cuts just like butter. When it's warm. So if you're struggling to cut your wood bin, it's not warm enough. You need to, you need to warm it up. So, and then again, I'm just going to sand that so nobody can tell. Okay, and then let's warm this and get that piece off. Hi, Carrie. How's it going? Had OT today. I am a tiny bit ouchy. Yeah. Yeah. It's always, always have like that soreness, right? But look, I'm just so happy to see you back here. Don't overdo it though, Lori. All right. So now let's get this shaped. And then, like I said, I want to see, oh, well, there went that other piece. Oh, well, again, if it does do that, I never worry about it because you can glue it right back to where it needs to be. You guys have seen many a times, like when I've used trim and rounded something and it has snapped off. You can't even tell at the end of the day when we get through. We got to meet Martin yesterday. I got to meet Chrissy's Creations yesterday. I got to meet Lynn Perkins yesterday. Again, names that, I always say hi to, always talk to, and so cool to put names and faces together. Okay, so we have this one on there. I'm going to move just for a second so we can see. Again, like I said, I don't necessarily know if I want them to touch. Okay, they will not. So, but do we like that piece? Do we like that out there, hanging out there like that? Okay, with your wood bin, what's nice about this, right, is you can see there's seams right here through the bottle. So I will literally make sure that I am right in the middle so that this right here is where it's got to go. When you're working with your wood bin, you do want a good wood glue. Whatever wood glue you prefer is fine. Just do not ever use hot glue. You want it to lay flat, and with hot glue, it doesn't. You love it going around? Hi, Sandy. I'm going to put them both on there. I'm going to put one on the front and the back. Okay, so I'm going to use my bottle holder. Again, I'm going to make sure that that's where it needs to be. Let's heat this one back up again and then get it molded the way I want it. And then I'll put some Type Bond Quick and Thick. That's just the glue that I prefer, but again, any good wood glue will work. Yes, it's very easy, Lori. It's very easy. You know, as long as you are making sure that your pieces are, you know, warm when you're working with them. Other than that, it's super easy. Hey, Nicole. Okay, so I'm just going to use a brush. You don't have to. You can use your fingers. I'm actually going to keep it curled like that. So even if you are sticking it to glass, you still do want to use a wood glue. I've had a few people ask me that before. Yes, you do. Also, if you have not heard, I do have a discount code for Would You Bin. So if you're looking to try it, don't forget to use the discount code. All right, let's get this all on there. And then we'll figure out with the pieces that we cut off and other pieces that I have if we want to add more or start adding clay. You know what, Deidre? I don't know. You can try it and see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can find out, or if you want to just try it. All right, so I'm going to kind of set it right there. It did cool while I'm handling it, so I'm just going to heat it back up. It's right here. That's the code, the discount code for Would You Bin. So TERI 10 with the percentage sign. You have to make sure you use that percentage sign. And then I was given it on all lowercase, so I would just suggest you just put it in just like I have it up there on the screen. All right? All right. So just going to hold it there for a second. Make sure that it's all down. Then I'm going to take my silicone brush and get off all of this excess glue because just does not look great when you have that all dried all around there. All right. And then once you do have your Would You Bin down, you do always want to go back over it and heat it again to make sure that it's really adhered to your surface. No, Nicole, not yet. So I'm actually going to start down here and make sure that's down. Your box is on its way, Shelly Stacklin. Yours didn't even leave until the other day. Because you didn't yell at me. But see, right when you started yelling at me, I got scared and I got that out right away. All right, so okay. So now I'm going to pick it up because I can't see that it's adhered, and see how it's got that little bit of a gap up there. So I want to really make sure I get all of that down. Okay, and then let's get all of this off. And I got to move my mouse before I exit out of here, because that's just what I do. All right, and then this needs to be heated down here. Actually, I can see it's not grabbing real well. I'm going to put some glue on my, just on my brush, and put it under there. And then I'm going to heat that. Oh, your box from Nicole. I thought that was, you were yelling at me. I was like, oh, Lord. Hi, Miss Wanda. How are you, Miss Wanda? All right, there we go. Now we got that down. So on bigger pieces like this, you know, just, again, it could be a little fiddly, but you really want to make sure that you get it all down before you know, you start like painting and stuff, and then you got to go backwards. So hey Trish, how are you? You're never late. Okay, so now I'm just going to, okay, so that's what our one side looks like. And then let's turn this over. And again, I'm using the seams of the bottle. And then this is our piece, right? Please be. Yes, it is. Okay. So now let's get that heated and put in the middle. You always reheat your wood bin once you've got it down to adhere to your surface, to make sure it's adhered. Always. So you heat it to mold it, put the glue on it, and once you've got it in place, you reheat it again. Just making sure everything's down in place. Okay, so now let's get this one formed, and then we'll put glue on this one. Terry Ann always says, don't forget. All right. Let's get our glue on this one, and then we can start playing with some other pieces to see what else. And I'm going to really, so the places that I know were harder to make contact because I didn't have enough glue, I'm going to make sure I put glue, which were all of these little edges here. Thankfully, it rained during the night because Onyx is still one side of rain, and she doesn't like to go out to, you know, use the bathroom. Now, neither does Jack, but Jack knows to hold it. So still having puppy issues with as far as that goes. But yeah, as soon as it rains, she's like, nope, not going out. But then if she's got to go, she's like, no. She's a year old. Shouldn't that stop by now? I don't remember having to deal with this with Jack this long. Just saying. All right. So I am going to kind of, whoop, I don't want to do that. I need to see. Okay. Just needed to see where I was height-wise as far as down here. So let's get this on here. Aw, Sheila, thank you for the stars. I just love your face, Terry. Ay, Shelly Stacklin. That's a cute name compared to mine. Oh my gosh. This is looking like cream cheese on a bagel. What? What's looking like cream cheese on a bagel? The would you be? Sue, are you hungry? Did you eat? Are you hungry? Okay. So now let's get off some of the glue I can't get to with my silicone brush. Are you seeing food? You need to eat. All right. So again, I'm just going to turn it this way to see. All right. So that is one thing too with your would you bin. If you have noticed that, oh man, needs to be higher, lower, you can reheat it and you can adjust it. You know, until it has fully set overnight, you can still heat it up and adjust it. So let me do that. Make sure that's down. Happy Monday, Cheryl. How are you? Females seem to take longer to train. I have a 5-year mini Aussie who will still really. Is that okay? You know what, too? And we were even talking about, this Onyx is officially my first female dog. Being an adult, I mean, actually, y'all, I don't even remember when I was younger having a female dog. We'd always had male dogs. So this Onyx is my first female dog. So there are more things that, you know, I have to adjust to with her being a female dog. But I had wondered that because, yeah, she's the best. But when it comes to that, Oh, hey, let's talk about food. We haven't done that in a while. Sheila Teagan has had it with us always talking about food. It's either desserts, food, candy, which, by the way, where is it at? Oh, man. Oh, they're right here. Oh, my gosh. So good. So good. So these are the blueberry ones. I like the, is it the pomegranate? I like those too. All right, so now I'm going to heat up our little piece and show you that we can put that on there and it can be just as seamless. Oh, aren't they? Shelly, I can sit here and not even realize it, and I'm just keep on popping them in. I'm going, oh my gosh, seriously, Terry, put it away. I was doing that right before the live. Sorry, guys, I'm fixing my heating pad on my back. I was doing that right before the live, and I'm like, good Lord. Chocolate-covered blueberries are super healthy. Come on. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Super duper healthy. All right, so just going to hold that there for just a second to get that shape where I want it to be, and then put some glue on it. Oh, they are so good. If you guys have not tried them, I will show you the bag again. This is actually, well, this is the second bag that I've gotten now in blueberries, but this blueberry, I usually have, it's pomegranate is the one that we usually get. I think it's pomegranate, right? Or is it cranberries? You want an Uncrustable? Is all this talk making you hungry? There you go, baby. Take it, Bubba. There you go. You got a milk mustache, Troy. Oh my gosh, y'all missed it yesterday. So Troy thought it was funny. There was just a few of us left in Zoom, and Troy thought it was funny if he was going to keep chasing me around the table and cracking up. And I must not have gotten this good because it's come back up. So we're just going to heat this. And he was, I'm telling you, you guys, when he laughs and go, I'm not kidding. That's how he laughs. And yesterday he was chasing me around the table and he was cracking up doing that. It's just like, stop chasing me, because I had a bunch of stuff in my hands and I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for today. And he was just cracking up. Nicole was dying. She thought it was absolutely hilarious. But he just, man, he wouldn't stop. All right, so that's what we have so far. Okay. Oh, all right. See how this and this are uneven? So this side needs to come down. So I'm just going to heat it up. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm just going to heat it up and readjust that. So it's dark chocolate. It's Brookside dark chocolate. So it's the acai and blueberry flavor. But he would not stop chasing me around the table. And he just, it's like, Troy, you're going to make me drop these bunnies. I had bunnies in my hand. Cracking up. All right. So now we are good. Okay. So now what I want to figure out is, do we need something? Well, I mean, we do need something. I want to put something on the, what do we got going on here? I want to put something, you're making me laugh like that. Sheila, you would have cracked up because he was. And we were literally doing circles around the table, and I had to bring my tablet with me because if I left my tablet sitting, he was trying to hang it up on everybody. So, yeah. So I had to keep carrying it with me, and he was just cracking up, chasing me around the table. Okay, can we use these on here somewhere? Can you guys see that? But if we do that, I need some more pieces. Or do we just now put up some? I think we're going to have to use some clay. Huh? Hi, Patty. Must have been right after. Oh, hi, Lisa. Oh, you probably just missed it. You probably just missed it because, yeah, he was being something else, chasing me around that doggone table. So why don't we mold these, do some clay on these, and even, oh, I'm kind of liking that one. All right, let's do some clay work, and I'm going to put that in the water and put some clay up here at the top. Had to push that piece back down so more glue came out. He had just started, but you weren't running yet. Oh, I was literally running around the table. Running around the table. It was obnoxious. And he just wouldn't stop. And then he got, he got hip to what I was doing. So then he was going, counterclockwise on me. So, yeah, it was just becoming a big old hot mess. I'm trying to look for my top, but whatever. Probably blown off somewhere. Let's cover up this little blade. And then I'm just going to take all of these. I don't know, we could probably, I think that sharp point is what's bugging me. So I could have probably taken that point off and then it probably would have worked better. But now where's the bag? Oh, there it is. Let's say it came in a bag. Thank you, Lisa, for spreading the chaos. She was making, I was making you guys dizzy. Well, I couldn't put the thing down because if I would have put it down, he was thinking that was funny to hang up on everybody too, because that's what he does to Nicole. Whenever I'm talking to Nicole, she'll be mid sentence and he'll come over and whoop, and I'm like, what? And she'll call me back and go, Troy, and I'm like, yep, Troy. So I'm going to wear some gloves. I'm going to use Joby clay, which you guys know is my most favorite clay. It's just got the perfect consistency. It's not too wet. I also do use, oh, look at me. I actually put it where it was supposed to be, so I could put it away. I do use baby oil in my molds. I do not use cornstarch. I don't like it, but you do you, and whatever you prefer. I just don't like my clay getting dried out from the cornstarch. That's just what I find happens, and the natural behavior of clay is to crack. So I find that, when I use the baby oil, it helps a bit. But I've tried them both ways. I used to do it with cornstarch. I started doing it with clay. Started doing it with baby oil probably, I don't know, 3 years ago. And ever since then, this is the way I do it. You don't need very much baby oil if you're going to do it this way. Very little. If you put too much in there, it will do the reverse to what you want. The molds will actually try to pop out on you when you're trying to get the excess off, and then that'll get frustrating. So, all right, let me grab a palette knife. Hi, Ari. How are you? Tell that beautiful mama I said hi. As usual, my nose is running, so hold on a minute. How can I relax and pay better attention? I had a real workout winning that hockey game. What? What? Okay, so I'm going to take some Jovi air dry clay. You can find this on my TH Decor. We have 1 pound, 2.2 pounds, and I believe in the white we also have the 5-pound bag now. I believe that's what I seen the other day. So you don't really need to knead this clay. You know, a couple, 1, 2, 3, you're good to go. And then I always roll it in a sausage. Okay, and then let's press in there. All right, now I've seen people, you know, get that excess off a few different ways. If you want to push it and do it, you can. I don't like doing it that way only because I, you know, am impatient. So it's weird. My handle is turning. That's why I can't get a good grip on it. We also do have, these are not from there. We also do have palette knives at TH Decor now. So if you're looking for some palette knives, you can find them on TH Decor as well. All right, so what I'm talking about is I know some people like to do that. I don't like to do that. I feel it takes too long. All right, and then if you notice, you know, your back is looking a little crazy, like the back side, if you just take some clean water on your finger and just rub it on the back there, it'll flatten that out and make it all pretty again, if you want. It doesn't really matter, it's the back side. Okay, Patty, see you later. Have a great rest of your day. And then let's do the other side. Man, oh, that's why I put it on that one. I was like, why is it pulling my knife? Well, duh. And you see what I just did. I put a little bit of baby oil on the, you know, the top and bottom of my palette knife. That just helps. So is this supposed to be open right here? Is this what I'm... Let's see. Oh, it is. All right, hold on. You guys see that? So there's not supposed to be clay right there. All right, I got it, I got it. That means that piece is going to be really... Huh. I don't know if I like that. Let's demold it and see what it looks like. I can tell, see how there's not supposed to be, well, if you poured this with resin, it would be a lot easier. You know, it's up to you, but it looks like that's supposed to be open right there. All right, so I just flip my molds over and roll. Oh, I see why. See, that's what I'm afraid of, is it's going to be too fragile if I leave it like that. See how it... So it's supposed to, I guess, be open right there. So if you see how these are higher points right here, but we're not going to leave that open. Hi, Nikki Hunter. Hi, Callie. So if you wanted to, because of the way that it's shaped and it's defined, you don't have to put, you can leave that open so that there's like defined strips. I don't really necessarily like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do it the way I had it at the beginning and put clay all in there. Maybe if I was pouring a resin piece and with the resin being, sturdier, it wouldn't bug me so much. But so when you do take your clay out, after you've put the baby oil in there, you do want to go through and put a little bit more. I don't think I even redid the brush. Redipped the brush. So, because there's still going to be some oil in there. All right, so I'm going to cover that spot up and I'm going to make it one whole piece. If that makes any sense. All right, let's do this. And I've had people ask me or make faces when I've said that I use baby oil because they think that it's, your paint is going to do a resist, and it's not. By the time the clay dries and it's time for you to paint, you don't even have any traces of the oil on there anymore. So again, I've been doing my molds with clay this way for a long time. I've never had any problems with painting them. Okay. All right. Now let's demold that. So I always just turn my molds upside down and roll back. There you go. See, I think that looks a lot better. If you're not on a glass mat, it won't stick. All right, well, Terry, kind of have to have it. Can you guys see that? It's kind of hard because it's white on white, I know. You like that? Can you let them dry in the molds? No. No. Thanks, Fondia. Hi. Hi, Anne. No, you cannot let them dry in the molds. If you let them dry in the molds, by the time you demold it, it's going to crack. You don't want to do that. So, yeah, you got to take it. You got to take it out. Now, unless you're using resin, then you can, do it, play with it that way. Let them sit in there until they set up. But yeah, I would not do that. No. All right. So I put oil in this, but as I was messing with that other one, it's pretty much absorbed into here. So let's do this other one because I think I want to put these down at the bottoms here. So You love the purse, so stinking cute and adorable. Aw, thanks, guys. I actually, because I was, you know, almost, I was next to last, right? So after me, it was Chris Hunter, and Chris closed it out. And seeing the other crafts that was going on, I was like, ooh, maybe I should have did something a little bit more than just a plain cardstock purse. But, you know, at that point, it was, I had creative hour, and I just, it would have, you know, been too much to try to change it. But I really was thinking like, ugh, I probably should have done something different. I should have been watching you with my clay. I let it dry before adhering to my project. Ah, I struggle most with removing. You make it look so easy with the spatula thingy. Yeah, so I'm assuming you guys don't have a glass mat. If you don't have a glass mat, it's a lot easier to pick it up off of the mat as well. What I really should do is put down like a little bit of oil, and I always forget, but if you turn it over and roll it out, I always say flip and roll. So if you flip and roll, and you have whatever you want in there, whether it be your cornstarch or baby oil, as long as you flip and roll with something, you know, a releasing agent in there, you should be okay. So what I mean by putting some oil down is literally like taking a, unless you are, if you are doing a glass mat, you do want to do this, because what happens is, especially if you do like I do sometimes, and I put my finger in the water, right? Like this to kind of smooth out the back and make it look pretty or whatever. So when it hits my glass mat, it wants to stick because of its, you know, being wet back here. So if you put down just a little bit of oil, flip, and literally roll. Flip and roll, flip and roll. And it should come right out. Annette, do you use a paper cutting machine for your... Yes, I have a big, humongous Fiskars that I absolutely love. It's amazing. All right, so... All right, we need some pieces down here. Obviously I didn't like that piece. So let's heavy body gel. I love my glass mat. God bless you, son. Really, heavy body gel? I'm gonna use the only adhesive that I ever use for my clay resin molds is heavy body gel. So let's put some, if it wants to open, God bless you, son. Let's put some heavy body gel on the back of these, and then we're going to pull out some other pieces and see what to put right here. And I actually pulled out a couple of other wood bin pieces that I think might work. All right, let's turn that over. So I'm just going to come in and put my heavy body gel glossy. You do not want the matte. Well, the matte is great too. I love the matte, but when I'm gluing on molds, because you do have the excess that comes out from underneath, I do want it to be the glossy, because the glossy dries clear, okay? Hold on, Papas. Mama's got heavy body gel on her hands. I don't want to touch. Oh, I certainly don't want to touch that. Hold on, Pops. Hold on, baby. It's PT time, y'all. All right. And then I've talked to you guys about making sure you make your molds, you know, become one with your whatever it is on your surface. So we're going to go around these edges and marry them to the bottle, and as soon as I get both sides of these done. Because one thing I definitely don't want it to do on the bottle is just look like it's just sitting on top of there. I want it to look like, you know, it belongs there. All right, so let's get that down. Get off all the excess. All right. PT time. PT time. Better hurry up, Mom. PT time. I know. Trying. Yes, my glass mat is in my Amazon store. It might be in like the tools and stuff. It might not be in like the crafting. It might be in the tools and accessory menu, but it is definitely there because I've had a couple of you guys grab it already. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. Heavy body gel. Put this back centered. And then get this on there and make sure it's the same in the back and the front. And push. Because you guys have seen how many times I've gotten paint, or I just paint directly onto the mat and I just get my flat blade and just scoop it right up. Because I used to only have just what you see underneath is just a backdrop, and I used to change the backdrops out quite often, which gets pretty pricey. Because, you know, after you do so much paint and water and whatnot on there, they, you know, it's just paper after all. But now it's underneath my glass mat, so if I want to change it, it's just purely because of decorative reasons, not because I need to. Okay, so now I'm going to go through and press down, make sure that everything is down and making contact. Then I'm going to go in with some clean water. That's what I've been dipping my hand in, not my brush water. I have clean water back here. I'm going to dip another type of silicone brush. I'm going to dip it in the water. And now I'm just going to come along to these edges. And I want the edges in the bottle to almost become one, meaning I don't want it to actually look like it's sitting right on top. I want to, like, you know, get it to adhere down to the sides and everything else. So if you actually just go right along the edges, don't push hard, and make sure your brush is wet, or your silicone, or whatever your clay tool. And you're just going to come right along. And this is when you can straighten things out too. Like right here. Let's pull that out a little bit. And I've got a little crack that's forming right there. So let's get that out. This also helps because sometimes you have like the little edges of glue, almost like a rough edge, not glue, of clay. This step will get rid of that. I see like a fuzz. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Tina. I think she told some of the older ones. Huh? So you're just going to come right around and you're going to, and you guys know, if you work with clay, you know what I'm talking about the little rough edges that sometimes you have. So most important thing though is you want to keep making sure you're dipping whatever tool you have in water. Don't go into that dry because you're gonna, mess up that shape. So right here, I want that to go up where it belongs. I've got a couple of little cracks that are already happening. I'm gonna get rid of that. In here, I noticed, but I didn't want to mess with it too much. There was extra clay. Just a very, paper thin layer. So I'm going to get rid of that by just smoothing that out. And that's what you're seeing come up, is that little extra bit. Okay. So I'm just going to come smooth that out, fix that edge right there. That's a little choppy. And also, again, marrying it to the bottle. All right. So we've got that side. Let's come over here. Darn, have to watch replay. Got to make supper. You going to sit me in the kitchen with you? I do that all the time. When I'm I've got, if I'm in the kitchen cleaning the kitchen or something, I'll bring whoever is on with me. Okay. Come around again. And you'll know, as soon as you do this step, you'll know the change that it makes. And then you'll go, ha, 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 ha. Okay. That makes sense now. Okay, same thing. That's the same side. The same little twirl that had that extra. But again, I didn't worry about it. I knew I would get it off right here. Okay. And we've got a crack right here that's forming. So I'm going to get in there with water. Get rid of that crack. Will it come back? It might. But if it comes back, you guys know the product that I like to use. That Ranger Opaque Paste, which is also in my Amazon store. Okay. All right. And we are good to go. Now, you see? Love that you're such a perfectionist. I do that too. I carry my phone around. Yeah, I do. Hi, Dale. How are you? How are you? How are you? I always have people with me. It's kind of funny because sometimes Nick will come in or Trevor will come in and they look at me like, are you on the phone? What are you doing? No, just watching. I would rather have someone that I'm watching on in the background rather than listening to the TV. I mean, I always have the TV on, but I rarely am, knowing what is on it. Sometimes it's funny, the things that'll be on, and I'm like, huh? No, I didn't know. Okay, so I'm looking for a piece just right here. I thought I pulled it out, but it looks like I didn't. So let me get into my chest over here. Did I not pull it out? I thought I did. Oh, I sure didn't. It's right here. All right. So I was thinking, what do you guys think if we put that one right there? As I said to Sue when I was watching her, this is why I love watching all you girls craft. It's so up and close. It's so up and close, plus the new technique. Did following, share, and really liked. Oh, thanks, Sandy. I appreciate that. If anybody is new, I would love to know where you're from. I'm in Northern California. I used to say I'm out here all by my lonesome, but I've found a few new friends that are out here too, which is super cool. So, and if you do want to stick around and follow, we would love to have you. Gets a little silly and chaotic around here, but it's all in good fun. All right, let's open this up. So this is WB.172. Because what I'm thinking is, you know, I like all of these little points and stuff because we can do bling on there. We can do all kind of things. Son, don't take my fan away. Look at that. I think that'll fit good there. Even if we have to trim off this edge here, we can do that. So let's heat it up so I can show you. Papas, I don't even know what that piece is from, baby boy. Put that right here. Mama will fix it when she's done. I've always said share. I don't know. See, it's always been like a thing, right? Like people say, ooh, you can't say that word. You're going to get kicked off. But here's the thing. If you can't say that word, why do they have a share button and name it share? I mean, when you click on it, it says share. I don't know. But y'all, I don't conform too easily. Y'all know that. That's why I, you know, probably one of the very few that, you know, stream in landscape, not portrait. Oh my gosh, y'all. I like that. What do you guys think? It fits perfectly in there. It's always been a old wives' tale for sure, to me anyways. It just didn't make sense. It's like, well, they have the button. That's what they've named it. They're going to kick me off because they want me to have it done. They want us to do that. Thank you for the stars, Helena. All right, so let's get our Type Bond back out, and who knows what we're going to put as a topper in this. And then I also am wondering if we should also put some more texture on here as far as any structure paste or anything, but you know, the wheels are turning. I stream in landscape because my daughter goes live with me. I stream in landscape and always have. Actually, the very first time I seen a creator do it in a portrait, I was like, what the heck? How come they're this way? And then I started noticing that everybody was that way. And I was like, that's so weird. Why do they stream that way? But now I've always done it in landscape. And I've tried to turn it portrait a few times. It's too small of a space for me to work in. I can't do it. So I know some don't like it, and, you know, you get a little irritated, but that's the great thing, right? There's so many creators out there that you're bound to find someone that's perfect for you, that you enjoy. So, all right. Let's get this one shaped. Again, I'm going to use the seam here. And I'm going to put that directly into the middle of the points here and here. So that way I know where to go. And I'm just going to let this cool. Hi, Teresa Cherry. This one, the small one, Gail, is 2117. WUB, Wood U Bin, 2117. Why can't you trust an atom? I don't know. Why can't you? Mary Kate. Oh my God, that was amazing. So if you weren't with us on Creative Hour on Saturday, Nicole couldn't get her camera to straighten up. So she literally, it was tipped the whole time. And so we were like, having to watch like this. So Mary Casey, that's what she's referring to, is Nicole is somewhere in the middle. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, she was still here. Oh, Nicole, I didn't know if you were still here. That's awesome. Oh, shoot. Sandy, I am live Sunday through Friday. So you can catch me Sunday through Friday at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 4 o'clock Eastern. I am on Saturdays, but I'm on Decoupage Queen. I'm the social media manager for Decoupage Queen, so every Saturday I'm always hosting a new creator. And so I don't actually do a live myself that day, but yeah, I always am live every other day, except for yesterday. Yesterday we had our meet and mingle. So, but yeah, Sunday through Friday, 1 p.m. I do have Telegram. Sue just put in my Telegram for anybody who is interested. I do put out a notification. It's about 15 minutes before I go live. So it's a free app. You just have to download it. It's a free app. A lot of creators are on it, which is great because the creator is putting out the information, the notification. We're not having to rely on the book to do it. So, all right. So that's down. Oh, I'm digging that, y'all. Look at that. And the others are usually left and right, not halfway. Oh my gosh. Hi, Gracie. Thank you. Downloading it now? Yeah, it's free, Martin. So if you do it, I almost always can get it at 15 minutes before, and I've only ever forgot one time, and that was just last week, which was really funny because I'm usually pretty good about sending telegrams out, and last week was the first time that I'd ever forgot. So, all right, let's just shape this a little bit. Nicole, you have to admit we had a ball and great laughs. It was so funny. It was so funny. And what's funny is, so that's how Nicole and I actually met. She was on Decoupage Queen, and I just happened to be the one hosting her. That's before I took over Creative Hour. And she was a nervous wreck that day that I met her. She was shaking. She was nervous. And I was like, what the heck? So now we fast forward a year or so later. She's still nervous, but this time I can, give her a hard time and, rattle her a little bit more. But I don't know about you guys. I think laughing always helps, especially when you're nervous. So you gotta, Saturday was something kind of funny. I tell you what. I think we all probably laughed the first, I don't know. We probably laughed throughout the whole thing, actually. Oh, this one is coming apart here. So hold on a minute. All right. Not coming apart. It was lifting over there. So let's get this back down. Yeah, it was really, really fun. You were I was rushing from bringing or picking up Trevor. On Saturday? I don't pick up Trevor until after Creative Hour. Or maybe she's talking about something. Maybe she's not even talking to me. I do that. I tend to get in conversations that, you guys are having, and I get FOMO. So I'm like, oh, I'll just, butt right in there and start talking like she's talking to me. So if you guys didn't see, I grabbed it in the palm of my hand, hit this. So I'm just going to shape it back out. That's one fun thing about clay is you can do that. I'm just going to take my finger now and then and then we're good. I'm going to put the definition back in there. And then I'm going to take my finger with that water that's already there. There we go. So this is what we have so far. So what I'm going to do is we're going to let the top dry. There's a couple of things on the molds that I'm going to fuss with. Like I can see there's like a little gap on some of this. So all I'm going to do is just heat it back up and press it back down. Hi, Brenda, coming in late. No, the day you forgot to send the telegram. Oh, yeah. That was so weird, Trina. I don't know because I always send a telegram. And that day I was like, hey, guys, I don't think I sent one today. You guys were like, nope, sure didn't. So thank goodness they were there. So this is what we have so far. So this is going to be the front and then, the back. And then we have our little pieces here. We have this going on here. I'm just going to tighten up some of the molds, meaning I'm going to come in and heat them back and push them down and like sit here and hold it until it cools that way. And then tomorrow when we come back, we'll decide if I want to put in some structure paste or if we want to do, because I'm thinking what I'd like to do is maybe a couple of stencils. I know this is a little area, but I'm thinking a couple of little stencils up here or find little molds, like, you know, the little, or you know what? How long does it take to dry? This will dry, like, it's always best if you leave your Joby clay, any clay, it's always best if you just leave it overnight. But depending on the temperature, you know, the temperature in your home, if you have it by a heater, if you have it underneath the heater, you're going to notice it's going to dry within a couple hours. But to actually let it dry so that you can paint, I'm not going to even mess with it until we come back tomorrow. Hi, Cindy Rooks. Thank you. So how in the heck are you going to stencil the neck? Sheila Teagan, I will show you. So I'm thinking that we either do a couple of like little molds here, like maybe some damask molds, like the little tiny ones, or I have little Cupid, like not Cupid, cherubs that might look cute. They're tiny and they might look cute right here in the neck. Maybe that'll be cute. I have them sitting out here somewhere. They're right here. Not that you guys are going to be able to see them, but they are super cute and they would be perfect for right there. So maybe I will sit here, and if we do that, don't worry, I will cast these in resin, and then when they're still pliable, I will, oh, look at how itty bitty those are. How cute would that be? And then a couple of the little ones that are like this. Hi, Kathy Dean. I should have known you've had a way. Yes, ma'am. Or this one's sitting. Oh, I like that one. And I can't really tell. This one's obviously standing upright, or not standing, but. So maybe we will pour a couple of these and put these on the neck, because I think that would be super cute up here. And, you know, I don't know. We might even do, because I have some Would You Been small pieces that we might even put like in little areas here, or we might fill, that white cast is bad, or we might fill some of these areas with, like I said, the structure paste. Maybe we put the structure paste through a stencil. And then again, I don't know what our topper will be. So we have to find a topper for this as well. So, Wasabi Rima. So, these are awesome. I'm loving the precious bear behind you. Oh, Trevor made this. It's a diamond art painting. Trevor made that for me for Christmas. The molds, these molds, Mary Casey, this mold is a Prima, is a redesign with Prima mold, and this is the Lillian Scrolls. So you can check my Micah daughters. She might have them, and if she doesn't have them, I'm pretty sure I've seen these they might even be in my Amazon store already. Where did you get the small white ones? Oh, these tiny ones? My Amazon store. They are in my Amazon store. Sorry, Mary Casey. Want me to do it for you? I'm just going to tell you, Mary Casey, that Sue was probably going quack for you. She's probably like smacking me for you. So they all came together. They all came together. Oh, Lord. Where's my specs at? It says, oh, like it helps me read better if I stand up, y'all. Baby, I don't know. Baby something silicone. Where's my glasses? Oh, they're right here. Okay. Oh, baby fondant silicone. Set of 6. Anyhow, I'm searching her store for the bloody cherubs. Anyhow, y'all, so thank you for joining me today. For those of you who were in yesterday, I absolutely loved getting to meet more of you. Hopefully, when we have March's Meet and Mingle, some more of you will be coming in so I can meet. But you guys absolutely make my day every single time I come in here and spend an hour or so, always or so, with you guys. So I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Probably, yeah. I'll be on my way to pick up Trevor. So hi, Teresa Renee. So tomorrow we'll get to painting. We'll do some structure paste. Oh, you know what'd be good on here is some ice, the ice crystal. Yes, I've already been on for an hour and 36 minutes. So we'll finish up the bottle tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for joining me. Like I said, I love it each and every time I can spend some time with you guys. So